Morning, my people. Good morning, good morning. My name is Mercito. I'm an African from Mozambique. And we all see what's happening in Africa now. The young generation is getting tired. It's getting really tired of suffering. While here in Europe, people are living the best life ever. Our question is, let's talk about a little bit about Niger. They have the most resources, and still the people live like less than human. And I remember when there was a war in Ukraine, France said, "Oh, this is a democratic regime, and we're gonna support them because no country in this world is supposed to be attacked like that." But I see the double standard when it comes to Africa. When it comes to Africa, they don't go there as a humanitarian. It's their own interests that matters. Now France is telling like they're gonna protect their interests. I, I, I was betting to hear like, oh my God, we're gonna protect the people and everything. No, it's about the uranium. It's about the whole natural things. Uh, I got example. My country, we've been at war after the independence for many years. Nobody cared about it. But as soon as we find like one of the biggest gas reserves in the world, all of a sudden we have like extremist terrorists all over the place. And it's something that I don't even understand. It's like has nothing to do with religion. It's all about politics. It's about who wins, who loses. And right now, the people who are losing, which is us Africans, they're trying to take back. Or Francis criticizing Russia, said like if Russia is trying to be the new neocolonialism, and then it's going to be the destruction of Africa if Russia is there. Man, let me tell you something. Russia been helping us for a long time, way before anybody was thinking. When they think colonialism was really good, Russia was there for us to fight and everything. And today, I don't think that Russia will be dealing with Africa in the same manner as that the French, all these countries they do. These people are stealing, and then they say they give us as aids. I heard that yesterday that Canada took 2 billion from aid from Niger, and in other countries they start taking their help. I said Africa don't need no aid. Africa needs to be treated as an equal partner. I mean, I don't think there is any market for our resources in Africa. Maybe there is, if I'm not wrong. I don't want to mislead nothing. But if you are coming to my country to steal, I mean, like, to take resources, not steal. We can't say steal. Pay me a fair deal. They paid a fair deal with Saudi Arabia. They built that country. That was a desert. If we go back 40 years ago, Saudi Arabia was a desert. Nobody even knew where that place was. Dubai, Qatar, all that was desert. The only thing I don't really understand is with our presidents. They wanted to be the belly full, and most of them, they're so idiots that what they do, they steal all this money from the people. They buy houses in France. I was actually in Paris. I saw the houses of these African leaders. They'll buy every nice things in Dubai, everywhere. They will build they will go to the France to the clinics, and I mean, like, that's so. I mean, like, unthinkable when it comes to Africans. Instead of you building the best, I mean, like, for all the monies that you take for to go to see a specialist doctor in Europe, the amount of money you spend, you could have built the most beautiful clinic. And I laugh a little bit because most of these guys, these presidents, they die while trying to get to Europe to go to the hospital. But if you had the most beautiful, equipped hospital in your country, would be just like some minutes for you to get there. But I don't understand that. They take their kids to study outside instead of building the best schools in their own country. So the kids, the cost will be minimal. I mean, like, do you guys know how many teachers, how many, if you want to have a European, okay, I understand, Lisa, they want to have a European standards in education. I mean, there is a lot of Europeans that are unemployed. You can build a school, you can bring these people to work for you. But instead of you just go and spend money there. But back in Niger, why our brothers from Nigeria, they want to attack a country? They would never attack Equatorial Guinea. If they wanted to bring democracy, go to Equatorial Guinea and tell that president, yo, we need this area to become a democracy. No, because they receive a phone call for the big man there. They will not come to no. I mean, it's so funny with this politics, man. I want to big up to all those soldiers that they decided that things needs to change. I mean, what kind of president is that when they wanted to go, the soldiers, they want to go to catch the terrorists, and then he says, no, leave them alone because friends so we all know who bring the terrorists to Africa. I once talked to an elder man that told me, as long as Africa is destroyed, poor, miserable, our stand of life in Europe will stay the way we want. If Africa becomes economically stable, God knows where Europe will be. And there was a white man telling me that. And I believe him. And today we're just seeing these things, and I'm like, okay. In Africa, we need peace. We need the progress. We don't need people to suffer the way they suffer. It kills me to see my people suffer like that. So for today, this was my 8 minutes talk. If you guys see this video, you can subscribe, and we can start like a dialogue, and we can open a conversation about these things. And then for the people who like to comment racist things about us in my channel, they will be banned. This is just for young people with the open mind to share their ideas. So tell me, young people, my African people, everybody else, what do you think about what's going on in Africa right now? Are you pro coup d'etats, or are you pro governments that they say the democratic, and after the 2 terms they want to change their legislation so they can stay longer? And then what you think, what it is coup d'etat? So let me know. Subscribe for my channel. This is a small channel. I would like to get it big. We'll talk politics. We'll talk about everything that it's happening in the world. Peace up. Stay blessed. Love you all.